It's time for a Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds Shitty Film review.
Let's change the subject totally to a movie that has a little more respect for women anyway.
Yeah.
A complete change of pace otherwise. It's a new comedy called Starting Over. A comedy that seems to have all the right ingredients anyway, but somehow it seemed pretty lightweight to me. The movie stars Burt Reynolds as an earnestly middle-aged guy who gets divorced from Candace Bergen. Then he has to figure out all over again how to exist as a single man. He moves into a bachelor apartment, and then he finds an attractive new woman who's played by Jill Clayburgh.
You want to go out tomorrow night?
It's an excellent question. That's kind of a new Burt Reynolds there, a little bit more low-key and kind of little boyish than he is in some of his other movies. One of Reynolds' problems in this movie is that he still sort of loves his ex-wife, who is played by Candace Bergen. Or at least he still has lust in his heart for her, or you might say he wouldn't mind trying to start all over again, which is what the movie is about. So he gives his marriage another chance, but this time she seems to be trying too hard. She's a liberated feminist would-be songwriter who tries to seduce him with her latest composition, and it's just too bad that she can't sing.
Better than ever. This time forever.
Look at us. We're a couple.
Yeah, but somehow I have the feeling they're not going to be a couple for long. Starting Over does have a lot of good people in it. Jill Clayburgh is a fascinating, complicated actress, and Burt Reynolds plays an interesting character in this movie. He's shy and insecure and very sincere about everything. But Starting Over never seems to go anywhere. We never get the feeling we really know what he feels about his wife or how his girlfriend feels about him. There's not the feeling here that anybody has anything real to lose. What do they have at stake in this movie?
Well, I find two of the characters very interesting, and the one who isn't interesting is the one who can't sing.
I kind of guessed her, yeah.
She's awful in this picture. But Reynolds, he's an interesting guy, divorced and afraid of not being with a woman, so he's ready to rush into another relationship. Clayburgh, just the opposite. She's divorced, but she's afraid of getting involved with someone else. She doesn't want to get burned. That tension between them, will they get together? She's willing to delay it. He is, after all, Burt Reynolds. The fact that she's not interested in him, but obviously yes interested in him, that's an interesting tension. I'm surprised that you didn't find their relationship attractive.
I didn't, and I think you know what I might have been thinking of. Jill Clayburgh is in this picture. She's a reminder of a movie that came out last year, a very good film called An Unmarried Woman. If you remember that film, this movie, Starting Over, really puts Burt Reynolds in the Jill Clayburgh role. It puts him in the middle. And he's an unmarried man. And so the problem is we want to say, what is he coming away from? What was his first marriage like? What did he have at stake in that marriage? And we don't know. The scene that we just saw with Candace Bergen behaving like that really confuses us. We sit in the audience and we say, what is the movie telling us about this character?
She's a total loss, but to be fair, she's not on screen that much. And if she were on less, it would be a better picture. But the two of them together, they are interesting, and they do point to one interesting fact, which is this notion of being divorced, how it can twist you in two ways, and neither one of them are pretty attractive ways to live.
Well, I must say, you liked the movie more than I did. I saw good things in it, but it didn't really commit me to these characters at all.
So a slight division.
And that's the end of this Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds Shitty Film review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos and original Burt Reynolds content right here on the Gator McKLUSKY channel.